Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV. Today we're going to go over the 2016 Sonic 170. It's going to be a nice, short, lightweight unit. It's only going to come in at about 3,400 pounds, which is pretty amazing considering it is going to be a tandem axle for better towability. But let's go ahead and start on some of the outside features. Right up front here, you're going to have your power tongue jack, which is nice and easy to use. Just flip of a switch, you don't have to crank it up or down. Then of course you'll have your control here. You'll also have a level on top to help level out the unit, as well as a light in case you're hooking up or disconnecting at night. Right behind that, you're going to have your two propane tanks with a propane cover. This is great, so that way it's going to hide your tanks as well as protect it from the elements. And it will have a nice, easy screw top. Just has a couple thumb screws here that lifts up so you can access your tanks. Behind that, you're going to have diamond plating. This is perfect for protecting the front of the unit. That way any rocks or anything that get thrown up are going to hit this diamond plating instead of beating up your fiberglass. Speaking of the fiberglass, one of the things I love about the Sonic, this is going to be one-piece fiberglass construction. It's going to be rolled fiberglass from the front all the way to the back. What that means to you, the big advantage of that, one, of course, it's going to have a nice curve, so it's going to be nice and aerodynamic, as well as sit low to the ground, which is going to help for towability and fuel economy. Two, because this is one-piece fiberglass, there's not going to be any seams going across it, so there's going to be a lot less chance for water intrusion. Also, because of its natural arc, the water is going to want to run front to back instead of side to side, so the water is going to run off again where there's not going to be any seams. Less chance for leaks is always a good thing. As we move around to the side, we'll open up here. You'll see nice pass-through compartment there, nice big open space, and it will have slam latch doors on there. Nice and easy to close, nice and easy to open. Right underneath that, you're going to have your scissor jack. Of course, you're going to have 4 of those, 1 on each corner, which is going to help stabilize the unit. We're also going to get a nice awning on here. It's going to cover pretty much the entire length of the unit. That is going to be a power awning. That's great. That way it's one-person operation. You don't have to have, one person on each end, sit here and struggle with it. Touch of a button, rolls out. See a storm rolling in, no problem. Touch of a button, roll it right back in. It's in a couple seconds. To get into the coach, you'll notice we're going to have 2 steps. Now the Sonic's only going to need 2 steps because it sits lower to the ground. As you can see, it's still going to be a nice short step, nice and easy to get in, and it's also going to be lit. That's a little bit tougher to see, but there is going to be a light underneath here. That way at night you can see the steps, you're not going to trip over them. Also, your grab handle right here is going to be lit as well, again making it easier so you can climb into the coach at night. I mentioned this a second earlier, but you are going to get tandem axles on there. Again, that's going to be a lot better towability than what you'll get on your single. Also right here, you do have electrical outlet, and then right above that, you're going to have a satellite connection. So if you do want to put a TV outside, you can go ahead and put that there. Of course, you'll be underneath your awning cover, set your chairs around, just a perfect spot for your outside TV. As we come around to the back of the unit, you are going to have your spare tire on here. Hopefully you never have to use it, but in the event that you do, Venture's going to make sure you're covered. You're going to be good there. It's also going to have a tire cover on there to help protect that tire from UV rays and the elements from outside. You'll also get a nice rear picture window here, and as you can see, again, no seams up top. That's going to be the one piece rolled. Right back here is going to be our cable and satellite connection, as well as the ZAMP solar system. So if you do want it to have solar, it is solar ready. You can just plug your ZAMP system right into there. You're good to go. You'll be able to get that trickle charge. On the other side here, you're going to have your outside shower here. That is going to have both hot and cold water. Of course, you'll have the detachable power right here, and then little ways up there, you are going to have your black tank flush. That way, it's going to be nice and easy when you're done camping. Just hook a hose up, it's going to go ahead and spray your black tank out for you. Welcome to the inside of the Sonic 170. So even though this is going to be a shorter trailer, we still have plenty of room, huge countertop space. Take a look at that. And that's going to be amplified by being able to have your cover here as well as your sink top cover here, so you're able to utilize this entire space. Now, one of the things I really like about this glass top, this lifts up, of course, to access your burners, and it's going to be a built-in backsplash. That way it's nice and easy to clean up. When you're done, of course, again, you put that down and it's going to be usable countertop space. Right above that, we are going to have our fully functional hood. This will have a vent and a light in there. And then we have great storage up top. Ton of storage here, just is perfect pantry space. Everything you're gonna wanna bring with you, whether it's your Lucky Charms or maybe some graham crackers, everything you want, you're gonna have space for. As we go back underneath, right here, I love when they do this. It's really great utilization of space. This is going to be our convection microwave. So the big advantage of convection microwave, of course, is it's gonna be space saving. You get your microwave and your oven built into one. And also it's gonna be easier to clean, and it's gonna be a lot more energy efficient. It's not gonna put out near the heat your standard oven will, so you're not gonna have to crank up your AC when you go ahead and use the oven. As you can see on here, it's gonna be 3,400 pounds, so nice and lightweight, easily towable by a lot of mid-size or full-size SUVs. Take a look underneath, you have great storage there. And then you're gonna have 2 drawers right next to that, full extension drawers. They're gonna pull all the way out here for you. Excellent drawer space. Tucked right next to that, again, you'll have additional storage right there, top and bottom, perfect place for your cleaning supplies. More countertop space. Again, here we're gonna have our sink. We'll have a split bowl sink, nice and easy to do dishes. Nice high-rise brushed nickel faucet on there as well. And then, of course, when we're done, there's our sink top cover. Rounding out the kitchen straight across is going to be our fridge and freezer. It will be Norcold fridge freezer, huge fridge and freezer, plenty of room for everything that you're going to want to bring with you. You know, you got space for your milk in there. You know, again, nice for tall bottles here, a big bottle of ketchup, whatever it may be, no problem, plenty of space. Also, this is going to have automatic switchover, so of course going off LP or electric. If you're running it off LP, as soon as you plug it into shore power, it will automatically switch over for you. Right next to the fridge, last but not least in the kitchen, you get additional pantry space. Take a look at that. So nice big pantry space. You have this space, you have space above your sink top, just a ton of galley storage space, which is great. So here's going to be our rear dinette. Take a look. When we're talking about storage, you get great storage right behind there. Love that. And also, one of the really neat things about Sonic is all the cushions are going to be reversible. So one side you're going to have your cloth pattern, the other side you're going to have your leather. So if you do have grandkids or anyone that's swinging on by, maybe they just came in from the beach, you don't want to get your cloth all wet, no problem. This seat here will go ahead and flip over. Then you can flip your back around here, and that way you're good to go, and you don't have to worry about everything getting wet. Now right over here is where your TV location is going to be. You can see right there, you have a spot for your TV backer, a little sticker. You can mount your TV there. You'll have your audio video jacks here, as well as your cable hookup, which are going to hook up into the Multimedia Center that I'll show you a little bit later. Right up top, you have great storage. Take a look at that. All the way into this one as well. So nice long storage all the way through. Of course, you're going to have a couple windows here, really letting a lot of light. And you get this rear window. That way you can sit here. If you have a nice view out the back, it's perfect. Enjoy your morning coffee. Now, of course, like I mentioned, this will be your dinette, but this will drop down into another sleeping surface. So if you do have additional guests, you can just take these poles out. This table is going to rest right here. Then the cushions will lay in on top, which is going to form another bed. In the bathroom, you're going to have a really nice, tall, high threshold tub shower. That way it's going to make sure all the water stays in. You get great shelving in this unit, of course a hand wand, and you'll get a skylight up top, which is going to let in a lot of extra light and give you additional headroom. To the side of that, you're going to have your mirrored medicine cabinet, which is going to have storage in there, which is perfect for your toothbrush and everything else you're going to want to store. Beneath that, of course, you're going to have your sink and vanity. Great countertop space. Take a look at that. You're also going to have some shelving room underneath, perfect spot for a trash can, as well as some additional storage under the sink. Then in the corner, we are going to have our stool, where as you can see, you'll have sufficient leg room. Right outside the bathroom, we are going to have a couple additional controls right here. This will have our awning control as well as some of the lights. The awning is going to have a LED strip in the barrel itself, so when it rolls all the way out, you are going to have some light at night. Also, your thermostat's going to be right here, so it's going to be nice and easy to control your heat. Right behind me is going to be our bedroom area. So as you can see, here's going to be the bed. Again, you're going to have a nice big window letting in a lot of light. You get the wonderful designer headboard there. You get wonderful storage here. Take a look. Great storage, hanging storage. You also have storage up above, which is going to be supported, self-supported by the hinge. Then right here is going to be our Multimedia Center. So this is going to act as your radio as well as a CD player and DVD player. So you can pop a DVD in here that will go ahead and connect back where I showed you where the TV was. And then this is also going to have 3 speaker zones. So it'll control the speakers in here as well as the speakers outside. So if you do want to sit outside and listen to music, not a problem, you can absolutely do that. This does have Bluetooth connectivity, so if you have an iPod or other mobile device, you can go ahead and connect to that wirelessly and be able to control it outside. Definitely a wonderful system. Last but not least, if you do want a TV in the bedroom, here's another spot for your TV backer here, and then you'll go ahead and plug that in right there. Alright folks, I hope you enjoyed the tour. Again, this is a 2016 Sonic 170. It's going to be a nice short model, super lightweight, 3,400 pounds, and it's going to have that tandem axle, which is again a huge thing when you're talking about towability. Plenty of space, plenty of storage, definitely one you want to come out and take a look at. If you do have any questions, please feel free to go ahead and leave a comment on the video, or you can give us a call here at American RV. We'll be happy to answer you that way as well. Thanks folks, I hope you have a great camping season, and I can't wait to see you on your road to freedom.